Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Thursday, September 19th, 2024, 6:30 a.m. And here at Forex Smart Trade, our mission is to help you become a profitable and successful currency trader. And we do that by teaching you how to trade with our simple but highly accurate proprietary trading indicators. And this session is intended to show you just how simple and accurate they are. So with that, let's get started. We first need to listen to this guy, and then we'll see what the market has for us.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
Yeah, I apologize. I am, as some of you know, I am traveling. I'm on the road. I am up in Boston for the week. And so I'm working off of my laptop, and I have a second monitor for it. But for whatever reason, the second monitor isn't working. So I'm doing everything off of one monitor. So it makes it a little more awkward. But anyways, one of the ways we teach is by doing these live trading sessions where you get to see an experienced trader walk through their protocol. I do 3 a week, Tuesday and Thursday morning, and then Monday afternoon. And then every evening I send out a overnight trade setup. And then once you become a member, we have live trades every morning at 10 and every evening at 6. And then, as you can see, we also have a lot of group coaching sessions. Continuous coaching is essential for anyone to get good at anything. All the greats have personal coaches that help them be their best. So people who have a lot of talent use coaches to optimize that talent. And we think, given the nature of trading, it is good to have an accountability partner. It is good to constantly be reminded of the things that you need to do right in order to do this well. I work off of a little checklist that kind of helps keep me focused and make sure I'm not missing any of my protocols. Every morning, I like to restart my green chart or refresh the green chart. It clears out the memory and picks up any updates they might have done. One of the essential things to being a good trader is going back and look at the game film. And that, what I mean by that is when you make bad trades, to go back and take a look and try to figure out why the trade didn't happen the way you wanted. And attempt to make a correction. And given our simulator, you can go back to a specific time and take a look at what you were specifically looking at and correct it. And on a Tuesday morning trade, we took a trade, I think it was on the Euro AUD, and we got stopped out. So I want to take a look at that and see real quick before we get going, because I think it's that important to go back and understand why we didn't win on that trade. So here's the Euro AUD. We're going to go back to Tuesday, which was 9/17, 2024, and we were at 6:55 in the morning. And let's take a look. So this is what we were looking at on the 1 hour chart. The three elements, basically, we're looking for all three sections of the chart to agree to tell us it's a good trade setup. So here on the middle section, the majors and minors, we were oversold. Everybody's going up, and we've got the double cross. The good steepness on the green line. The only thing I don't like here is that the green line is a little bit beyond the halfway mark, and I think that's the piece that we didn't incorporate in here. We're a little bit beyond the halfway mark. I don't like to typically take trades when the green line's beyond the halfway mark, but because of the steepness here, I thought we'd take it. Two orange lines going up on the TNTs, two blue lines coming down. So all four of these are telling us buy. We've got sideways pressure with green on top. Green on top gives us the point. So we've got 1 point here, 3 points here, and 4 points here. So we've got 8 points. The confirmation is to take a look at what's going on the 2 and the 4 hour chart. Normally, I want the major indicator to be oversold on both of these. They're not oversold, so that's that's a possible red flag. But I took it anyways because this by itself on the 2 hour chart, this is a good buy signal. We've got good steepness on the green line going up. On the 4 hour chart, again, I like to see the majors, major indicator be oversold. It doesn't have to be going up, but this is a good buy, too. So we had good buys here. And so I think the issue was that that on the 1 hour chart, the green line was a little bit beyond the halfway. So let's go take a look at what happened when we took that trade. So now I'm going to just open up a clean chart. And we are going to go back to the clean chart. So you can see over here, let me open this up a little bit. So here's where we charted our support and resistance. You can see we were trading into a downtrend, and we were taking a buy trade. So when we're trading against the trend, we want to take a little bit less. And here, let's just open this up a little bit more so we can see it better. Here, we had 22 pips up and 22 pips, 24 pips down. We were taking a buy trade, and I went to about here. I was going to take about half of that, or not even half, maybe 2/3 of the 22 pips we had here with 14 pips. So we've got the move right. But we just went for too many pips. And given that we were beyond the halfway mark, I'm just going to mark this so we can see it a little bit better. we started here. We should have just taken 10 pips, basically. By going for 14 pips, we went for too much. We got up to here. Let's take a look. Actually, 8 pips. 8 pips, and we would have hit it. It got up to 8 pips. Then it reversed. Went down, hit our support lines, came back a little bit. Again, bounced, then broke the support. Bounce, came up again, but by this time when it was down here, we got stopped out, I think. Let's see. Yeah, we got stopped out the next day. So the signal was good. We did get an up move, but we only got 8 pips. So I was too aggressive in going for the 14 pips. Usually I don't like to take a trade if we're going for less than 10 pips. To me, it's not worth it. So it goes back and reminds me of why I don't like to trade when it's past the halfway mark, where that green line is past the halfway mark. Let us go back now and oops, I'm sorry. Let's go back and take a look at what are we doing here? Go through the rest of our protocol here. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. And our indicators are very good at picking up or projecting the direction of the move. But news impacts currency prices, so we want to know what that news is so we can trade around it. And I found the best place to find that news is Forex Factory, forexfactory.com, and the news for today is well, right now we've got some news coming up on the pound in about 15 minutes. And at 8:30, we've got unemployment claims. There are 3 categories here. Yellow, which is low impact, we ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact, I tend to ignore those. And red, which is high impact. These are the guys I want to trade around. So we've got this, and then I hate these things where they've got reds without a time on it, and we've got reds on the JPY. They've got some bank monetary policy rate information, and probably following the U.S. lead, they're going to lower their interest rates. But this can happen anytime. And actually, there's a move going on in the yen right now. So we're not going to trade the pound. We're not going to trade the dollar, and we're going to think about if we want to trade the yen. So with that, let's take a look and see what we've got this morning. We are going to trade off of the light 6 major chart, which is one of the standard charts. It is a composite chart. It is showing me 6 different currency pairs. On this first chart, they're all US based. I am going to start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. And I am looking for situations where we are, the red and green line is the major indicator, black and gray is the minor indicator. Horizontal blue line here is the overbought line. Horizontal red line is the oversold line. I am looking for situations where we are either overbought and the lines are coming down, or oversold, lines are below the red line and going up. So here on the Australian USD, we're overbought. Minors are coming down, but majors are sideways. Not all the lines are actually, the majors are actually going up here. Red is going up and the green is going up. So nothing there. If I don't see anything here, I just go to the next chart. Euro USD. Now, I know I said we're not going to trade the USD this morning, but we'll still walk through it just to see if we see a good trade out setup. Because one of the things I want you to be able to do is to be able to identify what a good trade setup looks like. So even if we're not going to take it, you know what you're looking for. Overbought, everybody is coming down. Here on the major indicator, three things I'm looking for is one, that we're overbought, which we are. Two, all the lines are going down, which they are. And three, I like what I call the double cross, where if we're going down, the red line is crossed over the green line, and that quite hasn't happened yet. So we don't have that third element. The other element that I look for, I guess you can even consider it a fourth element, is I like to have the green line have a slope of greater than 45 degrees. And this is less than 45 degrees. So we're going to pass. The other thing I don't like about it is I don't like that we're so far away. The majors are so far away from entering the channel. I prefer to see something like this where it's much closer to entering the channel. So we're going to pass. Pound USD. This isn't a bad signal either. This isn't a bad signal. Overbought, everybody going down, double cross, good steepness on the green line. Green line is close to entering the channel. However, when I jump up to the TNTs, thick orange is coming down, supporting this, but thin orange is going up. So I only have one of the oranges. Thick blue is going up. When blue goes up, that means sell. So it's inversely related, but only one of the blues. So I only have two of the four TNTs telling me to sell. I want at least three. So without three, I'm going to pass. Dollar, Canadian dollar, oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross. Good steepness on the green line. So 3 points there. Two orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. So three of the four there. I've got down pressure with green on top. So I've got 1 point here, 3 points here, and 3 points here. So when I can get that agreement across all three sections, that's a high probability trade. That's what I'm kind of looking for. It gives me the greatest chance of the move going in the direction that I want. Now, normally I would then confirm the trade. I'm not going to confirm it, and I would confirm it by looking at what's going on with the 2 and the 4 hour chart, and I would want the major indicators to be oversold also. I'm not going to do that this morning because we're not going to trade this, and I want to see if we can find a trade that we can actually take. Dollar, Swiss franc, oversold. Everybody's going up, double cross. Here, I don't like the slope on the green line. It's a little less than 45 degrees. I want it to be a little bit more than 45 degrees. In fact, if you look up at the TNTs, the two oranges are going down, not going up. So we don't have consistency there. Dollar, yen, we're just reaching overbought, and everybody's going up. I have cloned this chart, and I've got 6 other charts. These are non-USD charts. Euro, pound, we're just reaching overbought, going up. Australian dollar, yen, overbought. Majors are kind of still going up. Minors are going down, so we don't have agreement. I want all the lines going in the same direction. Euro, Canadian dollar, overbought. Majors are sideways. Minors still going up, so nothing there. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, oversold. The majors are sideways. Pound yen, overbought. Minors coming down. Majors are sideways. So nothing here. Euro, Australian dollar, we're in the middle of the channel. Majors are going sideways. So nothing there. So let's take a look at another 6. Euro. Now, I'm going a little slower. Before, once you know the signal, you can look through these very quickly less than 5 minutes and see if you've got the setup or not. Because I'm trying to instruct. I'm going through each one. Overbought sideways, oversold going down on pound New Zealand dollar, oversold going down. Now, can I make 11 pips when we're oversold going down? Yes, I can, but it's just not a trade that's in my trade plan. I want to catch it when it's up here and ride it down, and then catch it when it's down here and ride it up. So that's what I'm looking for. So here, pound New Zealand dollar overbought, minors coming down, majors going up. New Zealand dollar, USD overbought. We don't have agreement. Euro, Swiss franc overbought. Everybody's coming down, but I don't have the double cross here. The red hasn't quite crossed over. Two orange lines going down, dotted blue coming up. Euro Swiss franc is a possibility, so maybe we'll come back to this. I want to see if there's something better. I would prefer to see. The red crossed over, and we don't have that. So Euro Swiss franc, sell. Let's see if we got anything else before we go on. Got one more chart here. Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, midway in the channel. Swiss franc, yen overbought. Everybody's going up. Euro yen overbought. We've got sideways on both. Pound Australian dollar oversold going down. New Zealand Swiss franc, we kind of got sideways on the majors. Canadian dollar Swiss franc. This is similar to the Euro Swiss franc. Canadian dollar Swiss franc overbought. Everybody's going down. Two oranges going down. Dotted blue going up. I've got sideways pressure with red on top. So this counts as a point. 3 points here. 3 points here. Good steepness on the green line. And we're entering the channel, which I like. So let's take a look and see what the 2 and the 4 hours show us. Let's see what the confirmation shows us. So that is Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. So the 2 hour is overbought, which is what I want. And in this case, it's also going down, which I like. And it doesn't have to be going down. I just want it overbought. And the reason I want it overbought is if this signal weakens and this are overbought, we will eventually catch the trade. It'll just take longer to happen. 4 hour chart, we're overbought and it's going down, but it's quite gapped. So I like this. Then we need to figure out what it's worth. To figure out what it's worth, I'm going to go to a clean chart. So some of our trades, they've got a predetermined take profit, and others we have to figure out what it is. This is a trade we need to figure out what it is. So here's a clean chart, and it looks like we are trading into an uptrend here. Here was a downtrend. So we are taking a sell against the trend. So when I'm taking a sell against the trend, I am going to take less pips than I would when I'm trading with the trend. So I'm going to drop a little support and resistance in here. Support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And that's going to become the boundaries for our trading. And let's see what we got here. and they tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart. So you can see it kind of stopped here, stopped in here, stopped over here, stopped over here, and on this side, stopped in here, kind of stopped in here, stopped in here, stopped over here. So once I have that, I want to see where we are in relationship to those boundaries. And let's unscrunch it so we can see a little bit better. And let's save this. And then I want to know how many pips do I have from where the current price is till we hit this line. So going down, we've got 17 pips down. Oh. Oops, I don't. And going up, we have 5 pips. So we're trading against the trend. And let's see. So we get 5 pips to here and to the end of this candle, and we've got 11 pips to here. I am going to say that we go we're going to go for, let me just double check the chart, but I think we can maybe get 9 pips out of this. Let's take a look one more time. Oops, we didn't save that. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Nope, the signal changed on us. The signal changed. It is gone from going down to now it's gone up. Overbought, still overbought. These are sideways now. So the signal has changed while we're looking at it. So we are going to pass. I'm going to pass here. Wow. Everything changed here. Was that what we were looking at? Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. Come on. Yeah. Let's see if we got anything else. All right. I'm going to real quickly, I'm going to change gears and switch to a little scalp trade, see if we have one of those. So we went through 24 pairs. We didn't find a good signal using the 10-point trade. This trade looks at what's going on with the thick orange line, and the thick orange line is a scaled number. When it is as high as it can go, this number is 10. When it is as low as it can go, this number is 0. So I'm looking for this number to be either 10 or within 1 of 10, so 9 to 10, or 0 up to 1. And I can take this trade when there's less than 5 minutes left in the hour. Right now, we've got 1 minute left. So 8, no, yes. Pound, Swiss franc, yen. It's within 1 of 9, or within 1 of 10. When I see this is 10, then I'm going to look at where the red line is to confirm it on the major indicator. And the red line is above the blue line, and that's what I want. So I've got condition 1, condition 2. I'm going to go ahead and take a 5-pip sell on the yen Swiss franc, So you can take that in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, new chart. So yen what was it? Yen, son of a gun. Yeah, Swiss franc yen. So let's open that chart up. File, new chart. It's going to be in this third group probably. Swiss franc yen. Oh, why don't I see him here? Swiss franc yen. Swiss franc yen right here. View. Where are the templates? Template. I don't like looking at this screen. Now, the chart has changed, so I just want to go back and take a look at it one more time. We wanted the Canadian dollar. What was? I'm sorry here. CHF. CHF. All right, we can still take this. We can still take it. So we're going to go ahead and take that sell. Oops. Take that sell. New order. My lot size is a function of how much I have in the account. This is a demo account. It's got 10,800. So I'm going to just move that decimal place over 4 spots. So I'm going to take 1.09. I move it over. It'd be here. I'm going to round up. Market sell. And then once I've got the sell recorded, I'm going to right click, go to modify. As I said, this is going to be 5 pips. 5 pips is 50 points. This is going to do the math for me. I just add an extra 0. On this trade, we can use a 4-to-1. So if we're going for 5 pips, we're going to take a 20 pip stop loss. So it's 200 points. Do this. And then I want to get the full 5 pips, even though we came in a little late. We're at, we got in at 186.9. So we're going to go to 186.885 to get that 5 pips. Okay, so we took a sell using the using the thick orange line signal with a take profit of 168.850 and a stop loss of 169.116, and I expect this trade to close within the next 2 hours. Within the next 2 hours. If you want to learn to trade, if you want to learn to do anything, the best way to do it is to find somebody who's good at it and get them to teach you. And we're good at it, and we're willing to teach you. If you have any questions, you can schedule some time with me. Go to forexsmarttrade.com/schedule, or you can try to catch me on my office hours every Wednesday at 12:30 in the afternoon. Thanks so much. Have a terrific rest of your day, and I will see you this afternoon for this afternoon's trade setup. Both of yesterday's trades closed profitably on last night's trade setup. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.